Welcome to my YouTube channel, everyone. Today, I bring to you a very special story, The Blue Umbrella. This story touches the deepest corners of our hearts, where love, trust, envy, forgiveness, and self-realization blend together. At every turn in life, we learn something new, and this story is a beautiful example of that journey. It's not just a story about an umbrella, it's about a little girl's heart, a journey of transformation where we witness the true essence of humanity. So, let's dive into this beautiful tale together and discover the valuable lessons it holds. The Blue Umbrella. Nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas lies a small village called Mussoorie, where nature has poured out all its beauty. The village is surrounded by lush greenery, with the mountains standing tall like guardians. Among the villagers lives a sweet little girl named Binya. She was the apple of everyone's eye, her smile infectious, and her innocence endearing. But in the depths of her heart, Binya held a longing, a desire for a beautiful blue umbrella. Blue had always been a special color for Binya. To her, it was as vast as the sky and as deep as her dreams. One day, as she was walking along a narrow path in the village, her eyes caught sight of something extraordinary. A traveler holding a stunning blue umbrella. The umbrella was everything she had ever imagined, perfectly enchanting. Binya's eyes sparkled with wonder, and the traveler, noticing her awe, smiled and gifted her the umbrella. Binya felt like she had stepped into a dream. The blue umbrella became her prized possession, and she joyfully paraded it around the village. The villagers were captivated by her happiness. Some admired it, while others felt a twinge of envy. But Binya, lost in her own world, could only see the beauty of her beloved umbrella. The umbrella became an extension of Binya's life. Every morning, her first act was to hold it close, and every time she stepped out with it, she felt like the happiest girl in the world. But with this happiness, a seed of envy began to grow in the heart of an old shopkeeper named Ram Bharosa. He had seen many things in his long life, but never something as beautiful as the blue umbrella. He felt that the umbrella should have been his, and this envy slowly turned into greed. One day, when Binya went out to play in a field outside the village, she left the umbrella aside, completely engrossed in her game. Seizing the opportunity, Ram Bharosa couldn't resist his temptation and stole the umbrella. When Binya returned and found her umbrella missing, her heart shattered. Her little world came crashing down, but she didn't cry. She didn't know who had taken her beloved umbrella, but her innocent heart was filled with sorrow. Days passed, and Binya grew more and more despondent. The sparkle in her eyes dimmed, and her radiant smile faded away. Ram Bharosa, too, noticed the change in her. But as he watched, his conscience began to speak louder. He started to realize that his greed had not brought him happiness. The sight of Binya's lost joy and her broken spirit began to weigh heavily on him, and he knew that the stolen umbrella could never bring him peace. The next morning, Ram Bharosa went to Binya's house, the blue umbrella in his hand. He called out to her and said, "Child, I took your umbrella. I'm so sorry. I was overcome by greed, but now I realize that this umbrella rightfully belongs to you." He handed the umbrella back to her. Binya stood there silently for a moment, her eyes filling with tears. Slowly, she looked up at him and, with a gentle smile, said, "Thank you, Uncle. I forgive you." Binya got back her precious umbrella, and with it, the joy that had been missing from her life. Ram Bharosa, too, felt a sense of peace return to his heart, as if a heavy burden had been lifted from his soul. After this incident, the villagers learned a valuable lesson, that greed could never bring true happiness, but kindness, generosity, and forgiveness could lead to genuine peace. This story teaches us that the true happiness in life is not found in material possessions, but in our good deeds, in our kindness to others, and in the power of forgiveness. The story of Binya and Rambarosa is still told in the village of Mussoorie, where the blue umbrella remains a symbol of joy and redemption. And that's the story of the blue umbrella. It's a reminder that true happiness comes from the heart, not from material things. Binya's forgiveness and Rambarosa's change of heart teach us that kindness and generosity are the keys to a peaceful life. Thank you for joining me in this journey. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heartfelt tales. See you in the next one.